Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph, and it's time to get back into Gloomhaven. So, Gloomhaven on Steam, of course, the digital one. The board game, I don't even know if I'm going to play the board game again because it's so huge to bring it up on the table. At some point, I would like to do it, but then again, I know that they are going to release the campaign for the digital game, and in that case, yeah. Well, I hope that the sound is okay. I hope you can hear me okay and all that, and that the stream is working as it should. Let me know in the chat if there's any issues at all, and I'll try to fix them. And yeah, we are going to start something new here with 3 characters instead of the 2, because they have released a new patch just, I think, yesterday. So they fixed some bugs, they changed a few things, they added some... Yeah, they really took in the feedback from the community, which I like. And also they added, so I'm going to show you here. So you can change, if you to change party here. So now you can see the difficulty level. So like the skulls. So if you're new to the game, the easiest mode is to do the Brute and the Cragheart. That's the easiest one. In my earlier streams, I've been doing this one, which seems to be sort of hard with the Brute and the Spellweaver. And now to have three characters, you only need to beat 1 boss. It used to be that you had to beat 4 bosses, which was kind of tough. So yeah, they changed that. And to get 4 heroes, you need to beat 2 bosses. So we're getting close to that as well. But I'm thinking that I should show you how to play with 3 characters. And as you can see, these are level 4. I have been playing a bit today. I have been doing some, basic leveling up of these guys. And I do like the idea here of playing the Cragheart, the Brute, and the Scoundrel. And I didn't understand who the Scoundrel was at first, because the Scoundrel in the board game is a little green guy. Some kind of weird, I don't know, some kind of imp or whatever it is. Like a goblin or something. And here it's a human female. So that was confusing for me. I didn't understand that was the Scoundrel. I played the Scoundrel a bunch in the board game. It's just that I didn't realize it was the same character. And so, I worked my way up around here so that I got to the boss. So I'm thinking we should start off by just killing the boss and then working our way towards the next boss, and you will see how to play with 3 characters. It does get a bit more complicated. There's more to consider, of course, since you have 3 people interacting at the same time, and it can be a bit fiddly with the... like you have to select the cards, right? And the thing is that if you have to plan it out from the start, of course, so that they don't do the same thing. So like if I'm planning that one of them is going to go first and take out an enemy, then I got to consider that the other one coming is not going to aim for the same enemy. That's pointless because the enemy is already dead, obviously. I do find myself sometimes, well, you don't know, sometimes they crit and so on. So all of a sudden the enemy that I was supposed to hit is not there anymore. That could happen, which is not a big problem because then the enemy is dead, so I'm not going to complain, but... Yeah, so we're going to take on the boss, first of all, just like we did in the last stream, but now we have 3 characters, so it's a little bit different in some ways. I do like the Scoundrel a lot, and I must say the Cragheart is a fun character. I haven't played him before. I didn't play him in the board game, but he has some really cool stuff. He's a bit different from most of them because his attack, some of his stuff, affects, like, he can damage the other characters. That's not the case with the other ones. If they do like an AoE attack, then it only hits the enemies, not the friendly characters. But this guy, he can hit anyone. And also, you can sort of steer him in 2 different ways. I'm going for a ranged Cragheart, basically, because the other 2 characters are melee, mostly. So that's why I'm going ranged on him. So I picked up some ranged skills. So he has like this one here. Nice. And this is arranged here, and that's on your next 4 ranged attack, gain add a target. And I think actually I'm going to start with that, because that's a good start. And of course then, that's the top action, so I want to find some bottom action here. That makes sense. I could do this one, move 2 and deal 1 damage to adjacent allies and enemies, that's the thing. So it hits the friends as well. So you gotta be careful of that, especially when you're going low on health and so on. And the Brute, he's sort of doing his thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm just basically doing the same thing with him that I've been doing when I played with 2 characters. So He's going to start off with trample here. The Scoundrel is cool because she has such a low number, so she can go really quick. She could be the, 3 and 4 and 6. She's going to definitely be the first character to act. And she has some nice range skills as well. She can go invisible, and then when she's invisible, the next attack she will do is double. So that's awesome. I think she can move really far as well, which is nice. So I gotten her the boots, the wing shoes, so she can jump as well. I think she's just going to start off with some ranged attacking. So I think she's going to take this one and that one. She's also a bit centered around attacking enemies. Oh, there's the one I like. Attacking enemies that are alone. So she gets like a bonus with like this one. Add +2 attack and gain XP when the target is adjacent to any of your allies. The backstab has the same thing, but also add +2 attack and gain an XP when the target is adjacent to none of its allies. So if someone is alone, she can really take them out. Oh, thank you, Mark. So far, it's been going really well with this party, and I almost felt like it's been too easy at some points. So it's going to be interesting here to see if we can take out the boss and also then move on and go for the next boss. That's going to be interesting. Also, she has a skill to disarm traps, which could be handy. Cragheart has another fun thing. He can destroy obstacles. He can destroy stuff that is in the way like this. So let's see. I'm going to do the trample with the boots so that he can go and hit everyone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Just do a circle here. And hit everyone that he passed through, and then he has the attack with the disarm as well, which is so good. I think it's like my favorite skill with him. Disarm is so valuable. And actually the Cragheart has one of these. I'm gonna show you here. Oh, by the way, I could show you something else as well. When you have your character like this, you can press the Alt key and get all the cards up like this. There was some viewers told me that in a comment, so thank you to whoever that was. I forgot the name. Really good stuff. Yeah, so he has this one, 4-foot storm, attack 3, range 3, disarm. So you can disarm 3 enemies if they stand in this pattern. And you also get 1 XP for each enemy targeted. And he also has a lot of stuff involving earth, the green leaf. So like if he has it, he can add push here. He can add targeting enemies further away. Plus, this is awesome. Attack 4, and if he has earth in the air, earth magic, he can do +4 attack. So that's an 8 attack. That's just crazy. So strong. But okay, let's see what he's going to do. I think yeah, he's going to do this so that from now on he can do 4 ranged attack and target 2 instead of 1. And then he can just move up here. And he does a little jump here. And that will give 1 damage to everyone adjacent. Even friendlies, so you got to be careful of that. So far, going good here. We're just taking out this room, basically. And he also has that one, move 5 with jump, and immobilize everyone that he moves through. That's awesome as well. And, yeah. And the Dirt Tornado models everyone in that, so they also models the friendlies, which is not that great. But maybe we should do a... This is fun. Attack 2, range 3. Also heals 2 to allies. They can heal and attack at the same time, and he can move 2, heal 1, and attack once. So fun. I mean, I really like this guy. And I heard a lot about good stuff about him, of course. I know that a lot of people like the Cragheart, and I can see why, because he has a really fun skills. And here I think we will go for... I don't know. Maybe we should just do a boosted attack like that. And she could be doing her Thief Snack. She could just take out the trap. And melee, I want her to do that because it gives her 2 XP. So I'm really trying to get a lot of XP now. That one is nice as well here with move 4, gain advantage on all of your attacks this round, which is like drawing 2 cards and taking the best one for the modifiers. So that's really great. And she has pull, which is fun as well. She can pull enemies into traps. That's really cool. So let's do that. He's first to go actually. Attack 4 with poison, that's not good. Yeah, Alec is the Cragheart has like 2, and I like that because in this party I like to have him ranged, right? Because the Brute is like the main tank, and the Scoundrel goes around doing melee damage, so it makes sense to have him as a range. But maybe if he was playing together with like the Spellweaver, we would have him more like a melee guy instead. So I like the options there. So let's boost this, and let's throw a dagger here over at this guy here. The Bandit Guard Elite. And let's see. Thinking that we could do this and we could add... I wonder if we can push him into the trap. Let's try it. He's probably gonna die anyway, but... Let's see if this guy survives. Can we push him? No, we can't push him in the trap. Okay, we can just push him in the corner. Then he can move 2 and he could get retaliate on himself. Not that it matters really, because I don't think he's gonna get attacked, because that guy already acted. So let's see, now she can do the disarm a trap here, just to get the XP. Then she could move up here maybe. I also have some fun items on them as well. So the Brute has the what's it called? Oh no, he lost it. Yeah, okay, he lost it to durability. She has the Warhammer at least, and I think this guy, yeah, he also has the Warhammer. That's really strong stuff. Okay, so one enemy here. I think we're just gonna get something strong here. Well, he could do... I guess he could do this one. Then he can move. And let's see, have he... I don't know, attack and a move, attack and move maybe? She doesn't really have... Right now she doesn't have any multiple targets. Well, she has the ranged multiple targets, of course. So that's pretty good. She can move and then, yeah. So I think we'll just do a attack here. We don't want to open this door until we're ready, because that's the boss room. So we want to make sure that we do that at the start of a turn, so that everyone is ready for it. Just gonna skip his movement here. I think he's doing good there in the corner. Should also heal up, I guess, before we go into the boss. Okay, so no, she should move first actually, so that she's not next to this guy. She should move. Wait, she needs to move over there, I guess. Well, she can move over there to reach both of them. It's okay. It's always nice to pick up the gold if you have the chance, so. And that's a +1. It's easier to see now the modifiers. That's one thing they changed in the patch. I still want to have them, you know, something here on the side, but at least it's easier to see now what you get, so I do like that. Let's see, could we heal? Can we heal him a little bit here? Heal for 2. Yeah, I guess we could heal him like that. We could heal him We can do a long rest, that will heal him as well. And I think maybe she should do a long rest as well, so that we don't lose the wrong card on when we go in here. Got some healing there, and you can move up here to grab some gold. I do have a lot of gold again. I don't even know what to do with all that gold, but I assume at some point you're gonna stumble across somewhere where you can buy some really cool stuff. We do want the disarm. I think we remove that one. And I think we remove, maybe we remove this one. I don't think we're gonna disarm anymore. It is, I have to say, it is quite nice to not have the spell weaver. So we don't, for my mind, it's so much easier to not have to always think about like when do I need to pick up her card? When is she? Yeah, I do like. I mean, I like her in some ways, but it's also quite. It could be quite annoying. Okay, so he has the boots, so let's have him move in here and hopefully hit as many as he can. And he will have his boots as well, right? Because he rested. Maybe that and a... yeah, I could do the move 4, stun. You can't stun the boss, but anyhow. And she will do a move and so on, yeah. So she goes first, and let's check it out. So the boss... Oh, he has 36 health now. It's because we have 3 players, of course, so he's stronger. I think we shouldn't focus on him to start off with. I think we should focus on getting rid of the smaller guys first. I think that makes sense. Let's see, she has 3 targets winning 3, so if she goes there... She can do this, and I think we'll also get her the Eagle Eye Googles, which gets her advantage on the entire attack. That's a good one. So 3 targets, that's so nice. I tend to, when I can, I tend to prefer multiple target attacks in this game. And I think we'll give her invisibility, so she doesn't get totally... killed there. And let's see, they are not really standing together, so I don't know about this target all adjacent enemies. That doesn't look that good right now. I was planning for it, but now I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this is not burning the card, so can you do that multiple times? Attack 4. Could, I mean, if we could reach these guys, but let's see. So he can move 2 plus 2 with the boots. That gets him over here. And then it's range 2. So we can't reach. It's like 1 away. So in that case, because this burns the card, this is a one-time thing. So that's why I don't really want to do it. Hey Royce, yeah, he's gonna summon bones, summon living bones. I think that's a bit unthematic. He's not a summoner really. He's a bandit thief or like bandit leader, whatever. Bandit thief is like the same thing, but you know what I mean. So I don't see why he would be summoning. Maybe he's been dabbling in the dark arts, I guess. But still, I think he could have had another special ability. Because the next boss that we're gonna go up against, he's like a undead guy. So that makes more sense that he's into that stuff. So let's do a... Try. These living bones are so annoying, so let's try to take them out as quickly as we can. That's like my number 1. What, 10 damage? Okay, I'm not gonna take that. Burn 1 card. Can't take 10 damage. That's terrible. What was that? Must have been a crit, right? So he attacked for 4? No, he's poisoned. That's the thing. I was thinking, how did he get to 10? But he's poisoned. We should have healed that. Ah, should have healed that before we went in. Look at this. Now he's just taking all this damage. Oh, that was not good at all. Did I miss that? At least now they are gathering up here. So it looks like a good spot for some AoE attack. Let's try to do that. We also, I guess we need to heal him. He has a potion. No, he doesn't have the healing potion anymore. I hate this durability thing. Well, I mean, it makes sense. You need to have it, right? But it's just so annoying when you're not, you know. I'm still not used to it because it doesn't exist in the board game. So my characters are losing their attacks. That's just weird for me. Let's do this and a dirt tornado, I think. Let's see, he can move to there. Yeah, he can do this. Especially since she's gonna move before him. So she won't be there anymore. Which is good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he can stun some. Well, he can move 1, 2, 3. Wait, he still has his boots, so. Yeah, so let's have him do this. And then she needs to move first. With the 4, I guess. And she can do that, so. So let's have her. Now, since the boss is adjacent to the Cragheart, her attacks will be boosted. So she can do some really nasty damage. But I think we need to take out these smaller guys first of all. Because they will become an issue otherwise. So let's have her move up here actually. And then attack. Let's see. 2 targets. These archers can be really annoying as well. Especially when the archers start doing immobilize. That is so terrible. Okay, so now he will move with this to the place where she was standing. And let's have him do the dirt tornado. And boost it with the power potion. Oh, is it lagging now? I don't know. And then he can do it right there, and they all will become muddled, which is great because that means they get disadvantage on the next attack. So that's gonna save a lot of health for our characters. Hopefully. That guy did hit anyway. Oh, he's gonna throw out the trap there as well. Now I kind of want to push and pull them a bit, so I can put them in the traps. We'll see how that goes. A lot of traps now. You can press tab as well to see it like this, see all the traps easily. Okay, and another thing they changed in the patch, by the way, is that doors are now he's standing there, but doors are like bluish, so you can see them more easily. And they said in the patch notes that they also changed the treasure chest to be more visible. Can't see that though. I think they still should make them larger. That would, make sense. So let's see, the brute, where is he going? A bunch of traps here now. Wow, they weren't there earlier. I wasn't planning for those. But let's see, how far can he get if he uses the boots? Let's see, move with the boots. He could get all the way up there. I don't think he can push this guy into the trap. You have to push them like away from you. Sadly, he can't get over here. And it's only a push 1, so he can't get this guy into the traps. So I don't know if that's... No, I don't think it's the greatest spot to use the boots then. I think we'll just do a move 3 over there then. And I don't think we care about pushing. Let's just do a attack and stun on this guy here. Oh, I actually killed him, that's good. Cragheart is not doing good. He has to burn another card. I don't want to burn his heal, of course, because he will need that. Oh yeah, Scott. I did the same thing. I thought a brick was a chest because they do look a bit same. So they need to, or like make them golden or whatever, like a bit larger and you know more like, you know, have a wooden chest but like with some gold metal lock or whatever on it, so you really see it. I think that's a weird design choice to have that little thing, because they are really important, right? It's also kind of weird still when you end the scenario. It never says, it always says like 0 on treasure chest that you've taken. Even if you did take a treasure chest, it doesn't say it. It's kind of weird. Okay, so we're not doing that great. They're all pretty damaged. So we really need to take care of, we need to thin out these guys, and they are also pretty damaged. So let's just try to get rid of some of these. He needs to heal. And then he could do this, I guess, with jump. And he could hit a bunch of people with this crater. That's a good one. Can he heal somehow? Heal someone else? No. Huh. So can we move? Now we can push this guy. Yeah, okay. So he can push that guy into the... yeah, something like that. And what will she do? She's in a bad spot here. She could do the smoke bomb and just go invisible. Maybe that's the smartest thing, so she doesn't die. I think so. The problem is though, is if she goes invisible, they will aim at Cragheart a lot more. Maybe it's better to spread the damage, sort of. She can also stun, which we could take advantage of. Huh. So that's an option as well. You know what, let's just go for it. Let's just do the aggressive move here and go for the stun and take this guy. He's pretty strong here. Oh, she actually killed him. That's great. She could pull someone. That doesn't really matter right now. Let's just have her move closer to the other ones. So the boss goes and he's gonna summon once again. I'm going to hate that guy. No, I can't do 2 bottoms. That's and that's the whole thing. That's the whole game. I mean, right there, just the trickiness of how to use that. But let's see. I think we're gonna have him go here and just push this guy, because we can push him into 2 traps. So that's gonna be like 4 or 6 damage, I think. Yeah, because those traps were made by the archers, so they are 3 damage traps instead of 2. And then I don't think he needs a shield right now. I think we're gonna save this action. And he's doing really well, the brute, so we're gonna use him more later on here. Let's see, we're gonna heal first of all with the Cragheart. And it's weird that he doesn't have the minor healing pot. Yeah, I love the mechanics of this game. It's just great. Okay, so let's first, he will do a jump first, nobody's there, but then he can move for 4 or even 6 if we need to. Kind of want him, I think we just want him there because he will kill 2 guys by going there. When he jumps here. Perfect. That goes through armor as well, so we are thinning out the enemies at least. And I'm so confused on how she looks, the scoundrel, still. So often I think she's an enemy. I mean, because she kind of looks like the archers or whatever. She looks too normal. She doesn't look like these monster characters that we have. Okay, so everybody survived at least, but they're not doing great here. So I'm thinking maybe we should get the heal back. Just heal him again. Think so. Let's short rest. And that's unlucky that it came up, because now we have to redraw, which he will take a damage. But at least we get the heal back now. So, oh, where is it? Here, he can heal. And he could, I guess he just moves then. Yeah. Okay, so the brute needs to get in here, so they will start attacking him, because he's just, he has a lot of health. 1, 2, 3. Let's have him short rest as well. It's a bit early, of course, but still has the boots, so he can do a. He could do a disarm. I kind of want him to do a. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he could do a pretty strong attack up there. But he's going late, but anyhow. She has to short rest. And she is really close to dying. I think we need to move her out of here. Or she could go invisible even. Because if she does go invisible, then her next attack will be doubled. So that should be against the boss. So, we could have her move closer to the boss and go invisible. I think we're gonna have her move. Let's see, if we give her jump, yeah, then she can go to the treasure chest, pick up that, and she will go invisible. Because otherwise we have to sacrifice cards and so on to keep her alive. And yeah, 30 gold, nice. Not that I know what to use it for, but anyhow. Oh, once again they're putting out traps. That's perfect, and we can push them into those traps. And he missed there, that's perfect. Because if I recall correctly... Yeah, he has to push. He has push 2. Oh, nice. So we could probably go up there, push this guy. But I also think we will do... Well, first of all we will do this. With the +1 attack, because we do have the earth in the air. So let's muddle all these. This might actually kill 1 or 2. Oh, nice. He's doing his thing, and he's actually gonna kill the last one as well, because we will send him up here, and he will do his little jump, and that's it. So only the boss and a skeleton, and now that's not good. So we don't need to push like I planned. Well, we can actually do this. Move 3 with the boots. We can get here. And then we can push this guy 2 spaces over into the trap. But then he can't attack, but that's okay anyway. Doing 3 damage when he has an armor, that's perfectly fine, I think. Why is the tornado a skill? Am I confused now? I can't recall a tornado skill, but it's probably one. So let's have him start hitting the boss, I guess. With attack 4. Wow, this would be an attack 8 if we had the right element in the air, and we can get that by using this card first. So I guess we do that first then, save that card. He can go up and he could actually disarm here. Disarm wouldn't be bad at this stage. And she has her double attack now. So let's have her do the backstab, I guess. Wait, is he immune to wounds? He's not immune to wounds, so let's have her do a wound on him. Because then he will start bleeding, right? That's perfect. And he is adjacent to the Cragheart, so that works out. It's only if he's adjacent that she will do the wound. And now this will also be a double damage attack since she is invisible. So here we go. Oh, that's 16 damage. 16 damage and a wound. You don't get better than that. That's just amazing. 16, that was half of his health. Good job, Scoundrel. Yeah, it would be cool, but I think they will add achievements. And then there's probably gonna be some achievement for pushing people into traps. You know what, let's go up here. We ignore the whole disarm thing, because we can hit both of them. Here we go. So only the boss left with 13 health, and he is wounded. So he's taking damage at the start of his turn, so he's down to 12, and now he's summoning again, which is annoying, of course. Okay, but now I think we're just gonna smash... I don't think we're gonna care about healing at this stage. We're just gonna smash these guys. And he can use it... Well, we can't stun him anyway. We can save that for some skeleton. And let's just take some gold. I'm still not sure how it works. Like, if one of these guys dies, of my characters, if they are... Like, do they get any penalty? I don't know if that's... I think in the board game, I don't think they got their... Like, their dungeon goal if they died. Or they were exhausted, as it was called in the board game. But the thing is, they don't have dungeon goals here. So I don't know. I think they still get their XP and so on. Tell me in the chat if you know more about this, but I think it works like that. I don't think there's a penalty. I mean, as long as the other characters succeed, of course, in the scenario. Let's redraw there, because I do want to have her... She could do the... She can do that and that. So she can use this, gain advantage on all of your attacks this round. That's awesome. And then she can hit this guy, and once again he will be wounded. Oh, he actually died. It was a crit. Nice. Okay, so now it's only the boss at 10 health. And we add a +1 here. And sadly he is next to the boss, so that's not great, but anyhow. We minor power potion. Oh, -2. Okay. Well, doesn't look good for this guy. We could heal if we wanted to. But I'd rather just attack. I mean, if we get a crit... Oh, +1. Yeah, and he's wounded, so he's gonna die now. No matter what, basically. Just let him take 2 turns, and he will die. Oh, I could have jumped him, actually. I didn't think about that. Well, he has 1 HP. And she has to burn a card. So basically, when it's his turn, he'll die and we win. So he can just do anything. We can just go around picking up gold now. Just wait for him to die, basically. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Getting the XP from the... She's gonna long rest so that she doesn't die. Oh, it's gonna summon. But I don't think he will summon. I don't know. I'm gonna go up and kill him. I'm not gonna gamble so that he doesn't summon before he dies or something. There we go. So it was kind of close. I mean, the 12 health left on the brute, and he has still had his healing pot, so... Okay, so now we just pick up gold. Which is a bit weird in this game, I think. I mean, it comes from the... Like, in the board game, they were like all doing their own thing. They were not working together, that's the theme of it. So they all get their separate gold stash. And then it makes sense that you don't just get the gold when you finish the dungeon. But since everybody is in a team now, they're cooperating. In some ways it would make more sense that, you know, after they cleaned out the enemies, they all went and picked up the gold. We don't need to see that. We don't need to do it. They can just do it automatically off screen, sort of. But yeah, it's I think that if you haven't played the board game, it might look weird that you have to go around and just pick up all the gold. But that's the reasoning behind it, that they are picking up their own individual gold in the board game. Because if one of them in the board game retire, then he or she is sort of out, you know, and then that gold doesn't go to the other ones and so on. It's kind of weird. So, okay, now we need to head over here. I want to get to the other boss, just try to take that boss out, so let's just head over here. Start a new journey. We should do a little bit of, let's see, we should check on the potions. Destroy an obstacle. We could have that, I guess. She should have the minor healing. And as soon as we can, okay, Hawkhelm. As soon as we can, we should, you know, buy more items, of course. Not that many. Oh, we don't want to create fire. I don't think that's gonna happen. Not that many chances to buy stuff, really. These shops often are kind of sold out. So Scoundrel is up to level 5. Let's see what we get. I haven't seen this before. Kill one adjacent normal enemy that is adjacent to none of its allies and also adjacent to any of your allies. That's kind of, you know, mouthful, but I understand what they're saying because that's what all of her skills are. So that's kind of cool. Move 2, poison all adjacent enemies. That's nice as well. Okay, this is add 3 attack and gain an XP when the target is adjacent to any of your allies. And the same thing goes when it's adjacent to none of its allies. It's like the... This is like the backstab, but this is a move 7. That's awesome. And yeah, we're gonna take this one for sure. That's just crazy. 3 attack, plus 3 attack, and move 7. So this is just like the backstab. It has the same text up there, but that's a +2. This is a +3. And the backstab has move 6. This is like an upgrade to backstab. I kind of want to keep both of them. I think I want to keep both of them. So what do I get rid of? I'm thinking that she should not really focus on ranged things. She should be the one running up and, you know, backstabbing them. So I think attack 2, target 2, that's not that great. And loot 2 is not that great either. So let's get rid of throwing knives. And she just became better at moving and really good at that close combat. Now the issue with that is that she will take some damage because she will be close to them, right? But you can sort of solve that by having her go invisible. Since we have both the... Oh, here we have an encounter. Oh, it's the guy hanging from a tree. I've seen this before. We help him and we get 15 gold. It's just the same every time. That they did add some more encounters in the patch notes, said that, but still, it seems like we're just seeing the same thing over and over. Yeah, it's good to have at least one range. There's situations where you need it, but I think she has one now, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe 2. So that's ranged. And that's ranged. Oh yeah, so she has 2. This one is pretty good. Attack 4, range 3, target 2. It is a burn card though, but still. Okay, so let's have him move up here. We can choose where they start, which is nice. So I think... Okay, so you can check here. There's 3 traps. So I wouldn't... Going there and pushing 2, that would be really nice. Let's see, where is that one? Still haven't learned these. There it is. Move 3, push 2. And we want to go early so that he can do that before they move. And let's see, she could be... I mean, in this situation, I do like her to do a ranged attack. Something like this. Let's see, this guy. I do want him to do a ranged. I don't really want to burn cards this early, so I guess Crater is good. And we want him to go pretty early as well. Move 2. Yeah, move 2 is good. And we just click that little circle so that that's the card that he goes by. And all the 3 characters are going really early, which I do like. So let's see if we can have her move somewhere. She's gonna hit 2 of them. She can go up here, I guess. And let's see, this guy's gonna get pushed, so let's focus on the other 2. He's just gonna move 2 and suffer 1 damage. He's gonna attack 2. Okay. What, really? Does the amount of cards increase? I don't remember that from the board game. I don't think it's like that in the board game. I'm not really sure. You guys probably know this better than me. There we go. Nice. I mean, the amount of like potions you can have and so on, that increases. Right now they have 2, but my other party is up to 3. So that's really good. Let's see, this guy's not gonna attack. Let's just take out this skeleton. I hate those skeletons. There we go. I hate them because they shield and heal. That's the thing. You do a lot of damage and then they just heal themselves and they shield so that it's harder to kill them. I like these guys. They move slowly and they do damage to themselves. That's the perfect enemy. Let's see. So the door is there, right? Oh, there's the door. Okay. So let's have him. And this is an easy journey we're on, which means I am a bit less worried about exactly how I do things and which order and all that. It usually just works out because these guys are really good. So let's do a ranged, and she can move for 7. We can go in there and check out the next room. Okay, now he's actually going to attack, but let's do the ranged here. I kind of like, I mean, some people see it as like, what's it called, repetitive. If it's too easy and just go around just killing everything, but I kind of like it. It's like a bit of relaxing. It's like grinding in some games. You just go around, do your thing, and I have to listen to music when I play and have a cup of coffee or so. Move 1, attack 4, because we don't want to be next to this guy or like 1 away from him. But I think she might... You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just have her move all the way in here, closer to that archer. And then she can go invisible up here. And so she can really backstab them. Literally backstab them. And we don't need a strong attack. We can just do a normal attack here. Don't need to burn the card already. It's way too early for that. That's also something you need to consider. Like in my first stream last week, then I was really rusty. And I sort of played really bad, I think, because I kind of forgot about how to play Gloomhaven since I played the board game. So I burnt way too many cards too early. We gotta keep the card for later on and do the standard stuff. You know what, let's have the brute take care of that archer there. Let's have this guy move up here. And just for the fun of it, he will get an XP as well. He could just smash this thing here. So it's not wasted. He does get an XP. And I don't want him too close up there because this guy will move and attack. Now this guy's standing in the doorway anyway, so it doesn't matter now. But yeah, so she has both the invisible cloak and her invisibility skill, so that's nice. Let's see. This is the main issue here. The elite guy. He could hit for some real serious damage if he gets the chance. Now, we're not going to get through this guy because I don't have jump with him. Let's see, don't we have jump on... No. It's that skill, the creator has jump. So that would actually be good, but I don't want to rest already. So instead, let's just smash this guy. And +2 to the melee attack, that's awesome. I really like this Forceful Storm. Both the top and the bottom action of this card is so good. Disarming. Yeah, I like that. Let's see, he needs to take care. Okay, he can push here. Push into that trap. And then he could, once he'd done that, he could just move up here. She will... Yeah, it's true, Spellweaver is really complex. I do like Spellweaver. But it's nice for a change not to have her around, because she can get a bit brain burny to figure out how to do her really good. Okay, let's do a single out here, and that's it. So I'm thinking that she moves down there. Now, since he is no, he's not adjacent to a friendly. Oh, he's only gonna move 2 and suffer 1 damage. Okay, then it doesn't matter. That's just a normal attack here. 5 damage. He's so good. I always like this. Like, my #1 type of character in RPGs is the magician or mage or sorcerer or whatever, but my #2 sort of favorite is the rogue or the like assassin guy. I never play these like tanks and healers and such in the role-playing games. I want to do damage, like main damage dealers. Okay, so I mean, we could disarm, but he's not going to attack anyway, so it's kind of wasteful. I think it's better to just hit this guy. Oh wait, we should have put the +2. Oh, come on, I'm so stupid. That's the whole plan. And you can't undo stuff in this game, which I kind of like that you can't undo stuff, because otherwise we would just be doing that all the time. But hey, I'm talking to you guys in the stream, and yeah. And as I said, this is a easy, it's a green mission, so I don't think we should worry too much about the small details here. But that could be kind of cool. We do that and that. And he could do spare. No, now he should do the trample, actually, just jump through these guys. That would work. She could go up and attack that annoying archer up there. Now she can pull. I guess she could pull him through the trap, maybe, and then attack him. See if she can do that. Can she pull him? No, it has to be okay. It has to be the straight line there. Otherwise, that's a really fun card, I think, with pulling them through traps. Yeah, Anchor. Grinding with Niramas. And I mean, some of my... I guess those people are not watching right now anyway, so I don't know why I'm saying it. But some of my viewers might be worried that this channel is turning into a Gloomhaven digital channel. But you don't need to worry. There's other stuff coming on the channel as well. I'm just into this now. I'm really enjoying just playing this game over, you know, just grinding it out in this game. This is fun. It's gonna heal. He doesn't really need it, but it's gonna heal him, and it's gonna do a damage to the enemy. It's gonna do all that in one move, 2, heal 1, attack 1. That's a fun combo. Okay, so once again, now I'm starting to question, should I do the trample? There's only one enemy and all that. I don't think so. I'm just gonna move. Let's see, what is he's gonna do? Move 1, attack 5 with poison. He's gonna... Oh, target all adjacent enemies. Okay, then I don't want to stand there, because then he's gonna attack both the brute and the... Okay, so... Let's use the boots then. Go up here. And ranged attack him. It would have been so nice if he had died there. The problem now, the really big issue here is the poison. It's really bad to get poisoned. Especially since the first time you heal... Oh no, he's coming as well. Oh, how stupid to go in there then. The first time you heal after you poison, you only remove the poison. You don't do any healing. Well, that was a really bad move of me. I shouldn't have moved up there with the brute. Oh well. So, I guess we heal and move. And he could... Oh, now we can push him into the trap, actually. You could attack him and then push him. That's good. And she has to rest. I like this card a lot. Let's redraw. I like being able to wound them. So now ranged attack. Yeah, the ranged is not bad at all now. Then she could move towards the door, basically. You always want to plan on like where you're going next, so. Yeah, that's good. That's good, and she can move up here. I'm not that worried about the gold. Yeah, but I think that's something they will add. Like I don't know where. I saw somewhere that they were gonna add achievements. And I think that's definitely one achievement that they will add, is to like kill enemies in spectacular ways. So, or like if you AoE something, if you hit a bunch of enemies at once, that's probably gonna be a achievement as well. Oh, we didn't even need the trap for this guy. So let's move closer to the door then instead and pick up that gold as well, I guess. So you guys watching, have anyone beaten the second boss? Not that I want to have any spoilers or anything. I'm just curious to hear if you guys have beaten it. Let's heal and move, and let's see. I guess, yeah. So is he yeah, he's still poisoned. So like spare dagger and leaping cleave, I guess. She can rush in here and go invisible. Yeah, okay, okay. I don't know, I think it's gonna cap at level 9, just as the board game, I assume, so. This guy's gonna attack, but he's not gonna move. He's gonna move, but not that far. So they are gonna move with ranged. You always have the option, we can leave her in the doorway and have her go invisible. And then they can't go through her, which is kind of funny in a way. I mean, if you think about it, like in a real situation, you have someone being invisible standing in a doorway. The monsters can't go through her. They should react to, well, there's something there. They're trying to in the game, they don't even try to go through the door. So it feels almost like an exploit to do that, but that's how both the board game and this works. You can do that. You can use it to your advantage. If there were like 10 guys in here and they were all melee guys, they were going to move a lot, well then I would have left her in the doorway so they wouldn't get to the other characters. It's kind of funny. Let's move up here. And he's just going to move 1, so that's safe. He's not going to move. So Let's do a power potion. Go for the Living Bones Elite. He's definitely the priority in this room. Get rid of. And we don't want to be next to him. Let's heal the brute so that he's not... I'll skip movement. So that he's not poisoned anymore, because he will take extra damage then. Yeah, I do like that as well, that you can go through your own allies. And the same goes for the enemies as well. It would get really crowded otherwise in these, you know, narrow passages. Kinda, I mean, it fits thematically as well. They can, you know, get close to each other. Especially these ghost thingies. But let's see, attack for... This one is kind of hard to pull off. You need to be in a situation where... But now he could do it. If he can move 3. Can he move 3? There we go. So he could actually do this now. He could go up there, unless they move before that, but he can stand in between 2 enemies. And I guess he could go and stun both of those. And it's kind of pointless to stun and disarm. Yeah. Let's see, we could do a push, I guess. Now, we're not gonna get them into the traps, but... So she could double attack here. That could be nice. Okay, so let's see, he can push... He's not gonna move at all, he's just gonna attack. So if we just ignore him, he can stand there. He's not gonna hit anyone. Now we can do a attack 4 with stun on this guy. Skip push. So he's stunned. That's great. And wow, I wish we could go do him before her. If he could get up here, then that guy would be adjacent to, but then he's not adjacent to any of his friends, so she will still get +3 on this attack. So that's awesome. Yeah, that's enough. That's why this card is so great. Like, if he managed to have both conditions filled, that's the 6 + 6, which is just insane. But that's not going to happen that often. But one of those conditions, like in this case, is going to happen. Yeah, the skewer is nice. Okay, so now we messed up this guy. Now he can't use this anymore, because they're not next to each other like that. But it doesn't matter, he can go up here and just take out this skeleton guy that I hate. I'm happy for that as well. And attack 2, okay, it's gonna attack both of us, but it's a weak attack, sort of. Oh yeah, the chest is like hidden behind this living flesh guy, as you say. We don't want to forget that. It could be an item, you never know, it could be some nice item. So attack for 4, and now we're going to remember to add the +2 as well. So we take that out. He could go over to... Yeah, okay, now he's going to stun. Now he's going to stun this guy. Because we are in the last room, these are the last enemies, so there's no reason to save up on these cards. And I guess she could do the... No, the brute is gonna take the treasure chest. She can just do some range damage. Just in case she needs to. She could disarm a trap just to get 2 XP. You know what, it's kind of weird, but I'm gonna have her do that. Because I do want them to level up. So he's gonna do the move stun. and go there. So he's at the treasure chest now, he's onto it. And he will stun this guy. And then he will disarm him as well, not that we need to, but... Oh, hey Buster! Okay, so I got the third character by... When the game was released last Wednesday, then the status of the game was that you had to kill 4 bosses in order to be able to do the 3 mercenary party. But then there was a patch yesterday that fixed some stuff. Really good patch. Let's remember to do this now. And then they also changed it so we only needed to beat 1 boss to get to the 3 character. And you need only 2 bosses, which we do have now as well, to get to the 4 characters. And it's really fun. I played the board game like this. I played it with 3 characters, almost all of the campaign. For some weird reason I never finished it. I was really close, but yeah, I sort of... it was kind of hard to have it standing on my table back then. These days I could actually do that since I have 2 tables, but I still don't really have the time and energy to pull it out and put it up. Which is why this is so great. I get the same feeling here. You get the Gloomhaven experience in some ways at least. And I don't have to do all that upkeep. There's so much upkeep as well in this game, in the board game. There's so, I mean, all the shuffling of the modifier cards and all that. It's a lot of work. Okay, so now she has advantage. Well, you know, I must say, I mean, it's hard to speak of something being expensive or not, because it all depends on your economy, right? And I'm not a rich guy in any way, but I don't think that's $25 is that much, considering what you get. I mean, you do get to... There's a lot of hours of playing in this. So considering that, compared to other kinds of games or amusement stuff, basically, yeah, I don't think it's too bad. So if you look at this, here's the accomplishments. So treasure chests opened, not applicable. But we did open 1 treasure chest. It's so weird. No objectives, but it seems like they're gonna put in objectives later on. Items found, cards burned. Doesn't say how many cards we burned either. Potions, damage done, healing done. I guess that's all coming later, of course. So let's see where we're at. Was it 1 mission for this journey? I don't know. No, there was 3. Okay, 3 scenarios. Wow. Let's kill some cultists, I guess. We have 265 gold. I don't know what to do with that. Okay, so... Oh, this is a new one for me. Up ahead you notice a peculiar looking man has set up a stall at a fork in the road. As you get closer you see a large wooden barrel filled to the brim with what appears to be soil. The words "bucket of luck" are crudely scrawled on the side. "Welcome, welcome one and all," he calls out to you. "Fancy trying your luck?" Okay, yeah, let's do that. Approach the stall. As you approach, you see that the man is covered in a layer of dirt, with it caked under his long claw-like fingernails. He notices you staring and chuckles. "Well, I gotta get my prices from somewhere, don't I?" He says with a weary smile before awkwardly winking at you. Oh, he's like a grave robber or something. 12 of your finest gold pieces to play. Who knows what you might find there? Okay, we're gonna spend 12 gold and see what we get. This is fun. You hand over the gold and he pockets it greedily. "Go on then, stick your hand in." You dig your arm deep into the barrel, not exactly sure what to expect. You feel around inside the barrel for a while before brushing your hand up against something. Oh, this is disgusting. You grab it tightly and pull out a pair of leather boots. Okay. Core, they got quite a pong to them, don't they? He pinches his nose, seeming obviously oblivious to the fact that he smells far worse than the boots. Used to belong to a city guard, if I remember rightly. Looking at the boots, they appear to be well made from high-quality leather, albeit a tad worn. After brushing the dirt off your arm and the boots, you take your leave. I hope this is some cool boots. Not just the Strider boots. Let's see. Boots of Dashing. Cool. During your movement, add +3 move to a single movement. Okay. So it's like an upgrade to the what's it called? The Boots of Striding. So we can get +3 instead. That is really good for the Brute. Because of his trample skill. And the stun as well. So I do like him having those. Okay, so three journeys basically. He can have them. And then they will be gone. Cool. That's fun to find a encounter that I haven't seen before. And they actually gave us something good. I'm happy to pay 12 gold for those boots. Okay, so once again, time to start chopping away. Let's have him start over there. And this would be a good time for the Dirt Tornado, actually. Let's have him just do the Dirt Tornado. It's so nice that the enemies will get disadvantaged by doing this as well. And I want everyone else to move after this happens, so let's have her do like this, maybe. Because if they are in here when he does the Dirt Tornado, they will also get muddled, so that's why I don't want the other characters to move before he does this. So. And this is kind of cool skill he has. All allies suffer 1 damage, but they get a 2 shield. So that's really good. I'm not going to use it now, because that burns the card, but it's a good one. So could move, let's see, we could do this. And Sweeping Blow. And it's gonna heal itself. I hate healers in all games like this. If you're facing an enemy and it heals itself, it's so annoying. It's like you did all that damage and then it was for nothing. So let's see, now she will move. You could use the boots to go up there. And then attack. Let's see, skip movement and attack these two. The shields only last for one round. It's like all effects basically. Well, there's some effects, but most effects like shields or muddle or strengthen or whatever, it's only for 1 round. Okay, kind of hard to pick there. I could do a double attack, I think. No, okay, let's do the +1 then. Now she could do this one, which is good since if she does this to the cultist, it's next to the brute, which means it's gonna be extra damage, and she can also do the attack 3, which gives an XP, and it doesn't burn the card. I like that. So they're gonna summon this time. Oh no, we're not gonna let you summon. There's no way. If I can avoid it... Yeah, let's stun this guy. There's no way I'm gonna let them summon. I'd rather just use a stun hammer on them. Because multiplying enemies, that's not a great thing. So we can't do that because they're dead. Let's undo. Let's move. Just hit this guy, I guess. He is going to poison. That's terrible as well. But we're gonna disarm him. So no attacks back now. That's nice. Well, to be honest, they might not even be alive by the time that happens. Can't do that now. Could do this, but it's kind of wasteful. You know what? Let's him have. He's gonna move normally because that will deal damage. He's just gonna move normally over there, and let's see if he can take that out. Yeah. Oh, he's still gonna poison. Okay. Yeah. The attack is one thing, and the poison is something else. He's like spewing his guts, poisoning someone. So now we kind of need to move up there to the door. We have a ranged attack. We have that one. So let's have him use that. He could do a attack and a move, and she could just... She can move for 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she can move in there and see if she can attack someone. We don't know how the next room looks, so... I think they also added some dungeon variation in the patch. So that they don't all look the same here. Oh, that was a small room. That's perfect. So now she's gonna stand in the doorway. And she's going to hit all 3 targets here. Oh, that's terrible. Now they're gonna summon. Oh, I didn't realize that. Of course. So now they wouldn't have done that unless I opened the door, but now they are going to summon the living bones. No way to avoid that now. I think there's like... In the board game there's more than one trap. There's like some fire trap, I think. One of those cardboard tokens that you put out. But I don't think it's in this game, or like in the digital version yet. I haven't seen anything like that, at least. So yeah, I don't think it's in here. But I remember something, some kind of different trap. There wasn't just one trap. Yeah, the 2 damage. And I think in the board game, I think the damage on the trap was raised with the level of the dungeon. So as the dungeon increased in level, also did the trap. And the dungeon level, I think if I recall correctly, I think the dungeon level is the total amount of levels that the mercenary characters have, our characters, divided in 2. But it doesn't seem to be the same thing here, because I think, like right now, what are they? They are level 4, that's 9, 13 in total level, and, or maybe it was divided in 3. Yeah, but I think the dungeon level is like 2 or 3 right now, so, and the traps are not increasing in damage, it seems, like they do in the board game. So there's some differences, of course, both good and bad, I would say. Move 5. Yeah, he's just gonna move up slowly here, because he can't really do that much. Let's see, this guy is gonna move 2 but not do anything else. Kind of want her to just take out one of these skeletons. And this is cool. On your next 4 attacks, targeting enemies adjacent to none of their allies, add +2. So this guy is alone. So she could do this, but I think that's kind of overkill. I think she could do a normal attack now. And she will get +2 on that as well. And we save that other card. Also gives her XP, right? Yeah. Like 2 XP in total. I wonder if that's gonna happen. If this is gonna be like so you can mod the game. I guess it would be kind of cool. Let's see. You can move in. I don't want him to burn that card. Let's move normally, but use the boots. So he could get... Oh yeah, I can't get through these guys anyway, so no reason to use the boots then. Okay. That means he's not gonna attack this round now. Okay. Basically we're just getting ready here, but he could do his... Oh, he can actually do his disarm here. That's kind of nice for next round. Let's see, he could jump, he could run through these. You can do that, I guess. I'll just take these 2 here. Now they are all together though, which is kind of bad. So her effect won't, you know, it won't work. So let's have her do that instead. And yeah. Yeah, it's true. I have considered like going for a higher difficulty because it's going really well now. It's kind of, I don't know. Let's see how that boss is though. Might be tough. I don't know. And I mean, I can't change difficulty in the middle of it, so I guess once, you know, I might do a four character party here, like later on, like next week or whatever, and then I might go for the next difficulty level just to make it more interesting. But I was really struggling with my 2 characters at some points, so it's kind of weird that it feels like it's going so well here. Yeah, okay. Well, it's cool if people can start mod it, of course. Especially if people start doing their own like campaign stuff and so on. I'm so excited for when the campaign comes out for this. I know I said it before, but in like a year or something, that's gonna be so cool. You know, I actually started a Twitch channel a while ago because I was thinking that I was gonna play Gloomhaven so much, and I didn't want to just put Gloomhaven videos all over my YouTube. But then when this was announced, like in June when they did the live stream, and I realized that it wasn't the campaign game that was coming out this year, then I sort of skipped that idea because there's like no... I'm not gonna play this 100 hours like it is now. Which I probably would have done if they, I will probably do that when the campaign game comes out. And then I want to have it on Twitch instead of YouTube. But I don't like Twitch because they don't save the the video files more than 2 weeks or 1 month or whatever it is. And I like it when people can watch the videos afterwards and they're out there for a long time. That's kind of the point of doing these videos, I think, because having them out there year after year, I think that's cool. More summoning, of course. Oh, so what do we do? Dirt Tornado, maybe? It is good to get them muddled, so let's do that. And is there any traps in here? No. Well, that's pretty good as well. Like, we could do a spare dagger and then the leaping cleave. And I guess she will just run in here and chop away at that guy that is lonely up there. I think she will get a lot of extra damage against him. So she can move for 7, so she can get up there. I love that she can move so far. It's so nice. Then she can do this. And that's a crit, so that's 14 damage. Oh, she's so overpowered. Okay. Let's get these muddled and damaged. Oh yeah, I could do, yeah, you're correct there. I mean, I could do Twitch and then put those videos on YouTube. But then again, I'd rather be on YouTube than to start off with, I guess. I don't know. We'll see in a year or so when the final game is released and they have a campaign. It's possible I'll just go Twitch for that then. My idea was something like doing board games on YouTube and digital implementations of board games on Twitch to separate those, because there are some board gamers that don't really like digital versions, and I can respect that. So I kind of want to separate that thing, but then again, I mean, considering such a small channel still and all that, I think I should just focus on one platform and build that up. And you know, if you're not a subscriber, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and like the video to help out. I don't really like saying that because everybody's saying it, so it's kind of, you know, it's been said too many times on YouTube already, but it is the truth. You're fighting against this sort of this algorithm. So what you have to do is you have to get those likes, you have to get those you know, shares and comments and all that. That's the way to be spotted, basically. But it's kind of annoying at the same time. Okay, so he has only 3 life. I think we can just do this, because that's a 5 attack since he's adjacent to the brute. And then she can move. It's a bit wasteful not to use that advantage, but anyhow, let's just skip that action. And right now, I mean, in some ways, it is too easy, because I'm not really feeling the pressure of I might, you know, that I might lose, might die, because it's going so well. I mean, of course, if I can, I will go for those red journeys, those harder journeys. The issue is though that at the same time, I need to move in the right direction, right? I need to move over to that boss, so I don't really get to choose. I'll just have to take whatever is in the right direction on the map, if you know what I mean. So let's rest here. Let's get rid of that. And it's only 1. Yeah, so we could do something like this. And I think she's going in here. I think it's, yeah, she's gonna go in here. And he's gonna summon if he gets the chance. Okay. So that means if we can, we need to take out one of these. With this. That's +2. Oh no, he survived. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying because now both of these will summon, so there will be a bunch of enemies in there. And we were doing so good getting rid of them before they started to amass, but that one is dead at least. Oh, Runebound. Yeah, I never played Runebound, but I heard a lot of good things about it. As a solo game and so on. I think, isn't it that kind of game that would fit for a digital version? Sort of. From the little, you know, I don't know that much about the game, but from what I know about it, it seems like it could fit. Nice to have those boots there, so you can actually do some good here. Perfect. Let's see, could do those two. And this guy needs to run a bit. And what can she do? Can she do some... She doesn't really have any multi-target, right? She only has these two left, so yeah. She might actually die in this scenario because she's running out of cards. So attack 4 +2. Well, at least she can pick up this treasure chest, I guess. And that's a minor healing potion. That's actually kind of good. We are running low on potions, so yeah, it's always that. Remember the chest. So important. But I think she might actually die. They have 7-5. Yeah, they have some health. He's healing himself, so so let's see. Oh, this is actually good now. Well, it will hurt the brute, but I don't care. So he will jump first. That will hurt the brute. But then he will run in here and he will do another jump. At everyone adjacent. Nice. They all take damage. I really like the Cragheart. It's a cool character. I'm so excited for when they release new characters as well. There's so many fun, good characters in this game that I want to play. So let's have her long rest. She might survive that way. I'm not really sure. As I said, I don't really know if that matters. If she survives or not. She might get all the stuff anyway. Okay, so he's dead because he... Oh no, he has 2 health. Okay. So 1, 2, 3... Yeah, he needs to move 4 in order to make an attack. And that guy's gonna summon again. That is really annoying. Wow, that was a miss. Oh. Yeah, okay, so Scoundrel will die actually. With 14 health, so, you know, he dies because of the cards. So, let's see, what could we do here? Tornado is nice, for sure. And... Sweeping Blow is actually good here. Because he can move there and do the Sweeping Blow. Oh no, he could have retaliated. Why did I click that? I don't know. Ah, yeah. It's getting late as well. In Sweden, that is. Oh, and he's gonna heal himself, of course. Mr. Annoying. Let's add 1 to the attack. And this is a 4 attack. That's not gonna be enough because of the armor. But then we have this 3 attack. This should be enough. And move and pick up some gold. So finally the journey is done. That was a long journey, 3 missions. Yeah, it's always tight with the cards, but that's kind of why it's fun as well. You have to manage the cards and your life, which is, you know, a bit different from most like dungeon crawler games on PC, of course. It wasn't the last one? Oh wow, that was the second one. Okay, so we have 1 more to do before we get over there, and then from there we need to move all the way over there. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have to face the next the second boss in another stream, but we're gonna try to finish this at least. Oh, here's something fun. As you continue along your path, an old woman steps out of the trees from the side of the path. She's dressed in ragged clothing and has a rusty necklace around her neck. "Greetings, traveler," she says. "I sense you're in need of aid on your quest, and perhaps I can grant you a boon. Tell me, what is it that you need most?" So we can answer gold, knowledge, power. We can attack her. I kind of want to do that. What do you think in the chat? What should I answer? I don't think I should attack her. We're probably not gonna get anything out of that. She could be some like mean witch though. So maybe it's a good thing to attack her. But I'm thinking that if we answer gold, we're probably gonna get gold. Knowledge, we might get XP, maybe? Power, we might get some item? I don't know. Okay, so Anchor is saying attack her. Anyone else in the chat wanna vote here? And vote on what to do. Yeah, I think power. Okay, well, let's go for. People are obviously sleeping, so let's go for power here. She smiles a toothless grin and snaps her finger and vanishes. You suddenly feel full of energy. All aches and pains gone in an instant. Freshly invigorated, you journey onwards. So we got strength, and that is really good. That basically means, not that this, I don't think this scenario is going to be that hard anyway, but it basically means that the first room is going to be cleared really quick. Okay. Okay, so we had actually, okay, the chat is like, yeah, there's like a delay. So we had a few people saying power. Well, I went for power. Next time that comes up, because it seems to come up like the same over and over. Next time it comes up, I am going to attack her just to see what happens, because it could be fun. I tend to go for those evil choices often in games, just because it's fun. Okay, now let's do trample with those super boots, so we get +3, and we are strengthened. I assume, yeah. Everybody's strengthened. And she will do a hidden dagger, I think. Let's do that and hidden daggers. So she goes early. So she can move. Let's see, what is it? Range 3. She needs to be like here in order to hit 3 of these. No, it's target 2. Yeah, it's target 2. Indeed. I mean, now next one of us playing the game, getting that option, we have to attack it just to see what happens. Okay, so let's get through all of these guys like that, and confirm attack. And then disarm this guy over here. And what will the Craghart do? Guess he could move. He's just gonna do this. He's just gonna do this attack here. And there you go. Because of the strengthen, we got a +1 and a critical, and we got to choose. They automatically chooses the highest one. So that guy died basically because of that strength, and because we chose power when the witch or whatever she was showed up. Okay. I'm always like confused on what to do with the Craghart here in the beginning. He has some really good attacks and all that, but it's sort of situational based. It's like you want to do them at the right time. Okay. Yes, that is a really good point. Buster is saying here in the chat that it's kind of funny that in the middle of a fight they bend down to pick up gold from the ground. I never thought about it like that before, but that's true. So now let's move and do that. We don't know how the next room looks, of course, but there is probably... it's probably not that big, so... so she will move in here. Oh, it was kind of big. And let's just take out this... no! He's walking into the trap. I was too quick clicking. Ah, stupid. She can take out this guy because he's all by himself, so that's a lot of pluses there, +3. And she missed. Ah, terrible. Yeah, exactly, it's like a timeout. Loot time. Don't disturb me, I'm looting. Okay, so he goes in here. And let's just hit someone. 5 damage. Wow. Okay, she should have gone invisible, I think, because now she's taking so much beating here. We have to start burning cards already. Well, there's no door, right? So this is the final room. A really small dungeon, so. Wow, yeah, she should have gone invisible so they would have hit the brute instead. That would have been much smarter to do. Now we can actually do this. This is kind of fun. Well, you can go for the treasure chest. And we can do this one here, so it will both heal her and it will hit the enemy. That's a really nice combo skill. $15 gold. Rather get some item, but okay. So, how do we kill these guys as quickly as possible? Do want to heal her. Let's see, I don't think he used his boots, right? So now he can do this jump and hurt them thingy. We could do some pushing, perhaps. Yeah, pushing would be nice. And she needs to go invisible so she doesn't die. She can actually pull. Oh, let's have her pull this guy. Look at this. This is fun. Oops. And then she attacks him. No, she missed again. Oh, what? What happened there? Look at this. Graphics. Freaking out. I'm trying to take a health potion. But that is buggy. Okay. She can't even take the potion. No, she can't take the well, she's going invisible anyway. Okay, so then we can push this one instead then. Push him over into the trap. Or her. Then let's do this so we get some shielding here. And then we will have him heal her. And then do this. And move up here. This will hit the brute, but he has his armor, so only took 1 damage. Yeah, I think the chest, the chest should always have items, because you will find gold anyway. So you could have like maybe some gold, but at least have 1 item in them. It's especially when you do these journeys that are like 3 long, like this one. It's so far in between before we get the chance to buy some potions and stuff. And it's fun to find some good items. Oh, I like that retaliate there. Perfect. Okay. So That's nice, I guess. And he can smash them. She needs to short rest. Okay. Now I want the backstab, I think. And she could actually pull someone here as well. Let's backstab this guy. Well, she's kind of in front of him, but anyway, you know what I mean. And then she can pull this guy. Oh, she can't, okay, because of the obstacle. Pull him, I don't know, this doesn't matter at all, but why not? Okay, so let's do this with an extra attack or extra damage there. This is a bit laggy when you want to do that. Let's do this. And you can jump around a bit and immobilize people. Oh, he can do this actually. Use the crystal. Never done that before. Just to destroy that. 5 damage! Wow. Burn a card. Yeah, we're getting close to 2 hours, so when this is when this scenario is over, I will have to stop. Now I can of course just start a new stream, but I think we'll just save that for tomorrow, and hopefully get that next boss tomorrow. That would be fun. I think that's going to be a bit more challenging as well. So we just need to take care of these guys first of all. Can do that with a... Do we have a 3 move? Yes. Okay. He needs to rest. And... It's okay. I think he's going for the... Yeah, he could be going for that guy. And so can she, basically. I guess she can just kill him right away. Because yeah, that should work out. Well, she missed. She's been, you know, that's a lot of times she has drawn her miss card now. Okay, so let's move him here. And now he can target all adjacent enemies with the stun. Just in case he misses. Yeah, like there, -2. So that guy's still alive, but at least he's stunned now. And then let's have him move there, pick up the gold. There's that brick on the ground that looks kind of like a treasure chest. And minor power. And a crit. Nice. Okay, so one more round. No, she's not cursed. You can see that if you look at her attack modifiers, she only has 1 0. If she were cursed, she would have 2 zeros there. Plus, she would have to gotten that from somewhere. But it's just bad luck. It's just that she, you know, you will shuffle the deck when she draws the miss. And then you can of course draw the miss again on your next attack, if you're unlucky. So I think we just have him pick up gold here. I guess she will just pick up gold as well, because There is a small risk that the Cragheart will miss here, but he gets +2 from this. And then it's an attack 4, so... Oh, critical! Not that he needs 12 damage! 12 damage for a 1 health guy. So, that's it for this mission, and it is the end of the journey, as it's called as well. So we did 3 missions in a row to get over to the west so that we can get to that boss. And we're gonna get some rewards now, which is fun. Let's see what that is. Demon Spine Hollow. So we get 29 gold, 26 XP, Winged Shoes, Wand of Tremors. Oh, we can create Earth. That is perfect for the Cragheart. And a Resonate Crystal. Okay. So, let's see then. Someone should definitely have... I mean, the Scoundrel can have this Wand of Tremors. So she can create Earth to prepare for the Cragheart attacks. That's nice. No shop here though, that's annoying as well. I hate it when you get to a city like this and there's no shop. So we've been doing all that work and there's nothing there. That's kinda boring. So you can get the healing potion and the resonant crystal. He has power, yeah, okay. He doesn't have any items there. And she has the Wand of Tremors, I do like that. And the Warhammer, and his Warhammer is broken, obviously. Yeah, they break so fast. It feels like it breaks so fast. But Cragheart is leveling up, level 5. So what do we get here? Kill 1 normal enemy within range 4. That's pretty cool, though. Create 1 single hex obstacle in the hex in which the enemy dies. So that's kind of funny. You can create obstacles. And move 3, immobilize, target all adjacent enemies. Or this one here, retaliate 3 with range. That is really cool as well. To retaliate in range. That's really good against those archers. And moving 1, attack 4 is strong. Destroy 1 adjacent obstacle. Attack 4, target all enemies adjacent to the destroyed obstacle and move. I think we're going to do this one. Move 1 and attack 4. And retaliate on range. That is nice. So let's do this. Kinetic Assault. That's a 19. So it's kind of move attack in the same... I love it when they are move attack in the same action. So what do we get rid of? I kind of think... I'm thinking that this is not that hot. Destroy an adjacent obstacle. I don't know. Moving 5 is nice with the jump, but... it's a burn card, so let's get rid of that. Rock Tunnel and have Kinetic Assault instead. And then the, let's see, the Scoundrel. The Brute is leveling up. And... oh, I do like this Whirlwind. Attack 4, all adjacent enemies. And move and push 3 is nice as well. Pushing 3 is awesome. So I think... yeah, I think this is the way to go. He often rushes in and then he finds himself next to a bunch of enemies. It's nice to be able to hit them all. And what do we get rid of? I do like this, so he has some ranged. I think maybe the this one here, Sweeping Blow. It is targeting 3, but we do have this one that target 2. I like the move 3 jump. Yeah, so Sweeping Blow will go. It's a 64 as well, so it's nice to get a 28 in here instead. So there we go. Okay, so now it looks like we're going to Demon's Gate. So we're going to do an easy mission. It's only one scenario though, but we are getting close to that one. So tomorrow night I will try to get to that next boss. And that's going to be exciting. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you everyone that's been in the chat and helping out and you know, chatting. It's so fun to have that interaction with the viewers. I love that stuff. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time, 9 p.m. Central European Summer Time, I think it's called, CEAST, which is Swedish time right now. Alright, thank you guys, have a great night, and if you're watching this afterward, have a great evening or morning, whenever you're watching. Take care, bye bye.